My name is Ross Tundo, and welcome to Wolf, the reality game show. We've got a bunch of contestants that are ready and willing to play this interesting game. The grand prize of $50,000 goes to the winner who collects 3 points before anyone else. While the game is on, no one will know who has the points, and as the game goes forward, the game will not be stopped until one character has all 3 points. So they will not know throughout the game. So the strategy involved will be interesting to see who's got more points, because nobody will necessarily know what it is and who has it. So it's going to be very interesting. So we've got a bunch of people here. I think maybe you should take a look-see and look at the contestants. Hello, Mr. Sean Fagan. Hi. How are you this?
I'm doing all right.
What do you do for a living?
I'm 33 years old, and I've got a contracting company. I've got a business. I'm basically a general contractor.
Oh, nice, excellent. What kind of stuff do you do?
Not a genital contractor.
And so we're here with Katie Little. Katie, how are you this morning?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
Yeah, Katie, what do you do for a living?
I teach yoga for a living. Yeah.
So I'm here with contestant Troy Dubé. And Troy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
I'm excellent. Troy, what do you do for a living?
I work in IT, computers for a software company.
Excellent. All right, and we're here with Sarah Scott. Sarah Scott, how are you today?
I'm lovely.
So, Sarah, what do you do for a living?
Not telling.
Jason Klein. Like Calvin Klein, just not related.
Okay, cool. So, what do you do, Jason?
I work at Domino's Pizza. I'm a manager there for 3 years, so loving it.
Okay, so we're here with Samantha Clarkmore. Samantha, how are you this morning?
Excited?
What do you do for a living? What's your profession?
I work in a coffee shop downtown and serve alcohol after 11. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
So I'm here with contestant Jordy Olmstead. Jordy, how you doing today?
I'm magnificent, thanks.
Jordy, what do you do for a living?
I work in IT security. It's the position all other IT people try to get to.
We're here with Lindsay Wills, one of our lovely contestants today. Lindsay, how are you today?
I'm fantastic.
What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I have a house cleaning company in Manitic.
Oh, nice. Just clean a lot of houses. So you're gonna clean the competition today?
Oh, totally.
I'm here with Lily Blaine, one of our other contestants for the big show. Lily, how are you this morning?
Very excited to be on the show.
So what do you do for a living, Lily?
Well, I've got 2 art degrees from 2 different universities. One is in restoration of paintings and art objects, and that's what I do on contract.
Okay, we're here with Tim Hogan. Tim, I'd just like to know, how are you this morning?
I'm very good, thank you, Ross.
All right, excellent. So I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Like, what do you do for a living? Are you working right now or anything? Or?
No, I'm not. I'm a bum right now.
All right, everybody, guess what? It's nighttime, so everybody go to sleep. Okay, so it's evening, and once again, a detective is out there. A new detective is on the prowl, and the detective decides who they'd like to scope out on a card, just to get an identity of who maybe somebody may be. And when they do that, of course, we all know what happens. They get to see exactly who they are. And what they do with that information, well, it's up to them what they want to do with that information. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's indifferent. So, the detective, please go back to sleep, and I would like for the hungry wolves to wake up, because it's just about that time for you. It's a full moon, and it's dinner time. So would the wolves please wake up and commence to notice each other and acknowledge who you'd like to take a family feast on, because family feasts are good, especially from Double Double. So, wolves, would you please go back to sleep? And I would like for the healer to please wake up and let me know if you would like to heal a specific person, the person that would be on a spot, on an area. So they make their choices, and everybody is said and done. And then we go on to the Sandman, and I'd like the Sandman to let me know who they would like to make quiet for a round, because maybe they're giving him too much grief, you know, something like that. So once that's been decided, we've all gone back to sleep and we wake up. So, Jordy, you've been silenced. And it looks to me like somebody has been murdered. Well, not murdered, eaten alive. And does everybody know who it is? Probably not. Who do you think it is? Want to make a guess? Samantha has been executed. Well, eaten alive, but guess what? While Samantha is dying, she pulls out a shotgun on her way out because she's the hunter, and she makes her choice.
He's already silenced.
So she killed the silenced person on her way out, and Jordy was the healer. So now the game gets interesting. We'll now go 2 minutes.
I'm going to guess you, because you would want her dad, because she would know if you were the wolf. I can tell. Yeah.
Probably detective.
I would vote on the detective card as well if I wasn't a villager.
The detective's always saying who's who and what in these games.
So you should probably go with it.
Who do you think?
I go with the majority.
Who do you think it is?
I go with the majority.
I think it's him.
Mostly.
Oh, I think it's me as well. Go with his excuse.
Okay, so we go to voting.
She would want Samantha dad.
I'm not the only one.
Okay, so we will commence to start the voting round. I think everybody's ready, so we will start on my right. Sean. Katie. Jason. 5 votes for Jason. Lily. Troy. 2 votes for Troy. Lindsay. And Sarah. So, we have 2 people and being held in court, and the judge is getting ready to hit that hammer. So I'd like 10 seconds for each of you to defend yourselves. We'll start with Troy.
I am not the wolf. That's all that needs to be said.
That's very convincing. Next.
I don't know, that's a lame excuse. I don't know, in between me and him, I think he'd be more likely to be the wolf. Just cause, I don't know. Why not? Random picks.
I got fleas?
And that.
Yeah.
Yes, even though you're bald. There you go.
All right, excellent. So I guess everybody's made their choices. They've got a decision. So we will make the vote once more. Troy.
There's nothing else I can do.
So, as Jason raises his hand with the please stop motion, they look at the paw of the wolf as they take it down. And they take down a wolf. Good job, villagers. You're back in the game. To sleep it is, everyone. Back to sleep. Okay, so while we sleep, the detective comes to life, and they decide on who they may want to scope out in the evening, because they're looking for somebody in particular. They're looking for something with a tail, perhaps. Not that kind of tail, but the other kind of tail. So they're looking for this person, and they scope out to find somebody. And as I find their identity, I look at it and I let them see it, of course. And once I show the card, everybody gets to know who this person may be. So when they know who the person is, and everybody is settled with that, we have that detective go back to sleep, and then at that point we have the wolves wake up. And when the wolves wake up, they have to decide on their hungry feasting dinners, and they have to share dinner together. They're going out for dinner. They have to decide on who they want, and they make their choices. And once they've made their choice, I say, when the wolves please go back to sleep. And then I move on to, I believe, the healer, but we don't even have, because the healer was taken out with a shotgun earlier. That's very unfortunate. And so we go to the Sandman, and the Sandman will wake up and decide who they'd like to silence for the duration of the day round. So once they've made it a choice, I will let them decide, and once they've made their choice, we have decided, and then we move forward to wake up in the morning. So everyone's awake. Well, Lily, you've been silenced. And Katie, you have been eaten while you sleep. So Katie has been eaten, and now Katie is the detective. So the detective has been eaten alive by the wolves. Very smart, intelligent move, because now there's nobody on the case. So the plot thickens. And now you have 2 minutes. Go.
Well, there's 2 of you left.
Two of what?
Oh,
There's only one left.
oh, is there only one? No, there's 2 left.
I think we just had two wolves.
There are 2 of them left.
There are 2 of them left?
Is there 2 of them left?
Well, he definitely isn't, because otherwise you would have seen the other person. Because you've been like, yeah, there is 2, so he's not.
Or I could have just said that to,
No, yeah, but you weren't thinking, no. So, I think maybe Sarah might be a wolf.
Does that mean that he was? Because he
Yeah.
knows that there's 2?
Well, he could have just been paying attention to earlier. I thought there was only 2. I didn't know there was 3.
No.
Could be Lily over here. She's
Yeah,
quiet.
don't
She's
go
got, no,
quiet.
she's
Yeah.
silenced.
Oh, she's silenced.
Yeah.
No, she isn't this round, is she?
Yeah, he just told her she's got to be
That's no
quiet.
fair.
I'm not paying attention.
Maybe you should.
Well, everyone, I think I'm going to come back and decide to make a vote. Well, I can't vote. You have to vote for me. So we'll start the voting. I'll go around on my right as usual, starting with Sean. Is there any votes on Sean? It's 1 vote for Sean. 2 votes for Sean. 3 votes for Sean. We have 3 votes for Sean. Lily. 1 vote for Lily. Troy. And I think that's actually everybody. So we've already gone. So okay, so 1 vote. Did you vote? No? Okay, make your vote, Sean.
I voted for her.
Okay. So that would mean that there is 2 1 votes and 1 3. Hmm? Yeah, you automatically will kill yourself by doing that. You know that, right?
Why?
Because there'll be 2 1 votes and 1
Who got
3.
the other vote?
Lily. 1 vote for Lily.
How many wolves are
Not at all.
there? You know.
There,
How many were there to start with?
there was 3 wolves. So now, excuse me. You make a vote. You have to obviously make a vote that's not going to instantly kill you.
One's gone.
One's gone. One wolf is gone. There are 2 wolves. There are 2 wolves left. So now you make your choice. There is 3 votes on you. We can go around. We'll just. Yeah. So, are we going to do a vote, or what did you have to make a vote?
Well,
How about this? We'll start over. I'll do a vote. Okay, starting with Sean. Votes on Sean. No votes for Sean. Lily. Well, that's 4 votes on Lily. Okay, can't do any more voting actually at that point. I don't think, because everybody's voted except for Lily. You have a choice. A vote. Somebody. Who would you like? Oh, that's right. You've been silenced. But you can still vote though. You can point to somebody you'd like to have try and defend themselves. And then we do 1 more vote. Okay. So that's it. Lily can't speak. So Sean, you have 10 seconds to do a defense, and that's that.
I have no defense.
Okay. All right. So last time I go around. So votes for Sean. Lily. Village has spoken. Lily has been voted off. So thank you, Lily. And Lily is a villager. So a villager has been voted off. And therefore, we are going to the well, before we go to the evening, Now that I think about it, there is an evening, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, is it what I think it is? Is it? No, it's not even nighttime. You know why? Because there's 2 wolves over villagers, so therefore in the night the wolves will take out another villager, and therefore the lone villager will lose, so therefore the wolves have won. So it's over. The wolves for the first round the wolves have won. So the wolves have won. The wolf one was Sean. Sean was one of the wolves. And Sarah was one of the wolves. And they managed to take on the villagers.